virgin, is actually for the flavor, because I think the flavor is more complex, is really nice. And then water and milk. I'm using oat milk. This is oat milk. Rice milk would work as well. And salt. So here we don't add with dry ingredients, but with liquids. And then the cassava starch, the one you decided to use. In the bowl, and then we have left eggs and cheese. And next step, we are going to boil this mixture. Now we take our boiling mixture and we pour here. So I don't think it makes a big difference. This ain't gross. You can mix very well. And actually, ideal is to let it rest and cool down for 5 minutes, let's say. Why we do that? We don't want the mixture, so first to absorb for the starch to absorb the liquids, but also because we don't want to cook our eggs. Just what happens if we leave it that hot and put the eggs, so we can wait for. After 5 minutes, we are here again, and our mixture is not cold, but is cold enough to add eggs now. And the next step is what we're going to do. First we mix a bit here. I'm going to scrape the bottom also. Just to make sure nothing really stays. Excellent. So 1 egg, or part of the mixture. It looks very wet, but don't worry. So the starch is going to absorb a bit of the moist, and we still have the cheese, the best part. So now everything's very well mixed. that is how it looks like. It's not really 100% smooth, but it's very well combined. Oops. Okay, even go again. Excellent. Cheese. All the cheese at once. In that step, we also need to mix only until everything combines, not more. And some bit of cheese here. It's enough. We can do a last mixture here with the Maries. I'm going to show you. It's totally possible to, in this consistency, to make the balls. Looks a bit wet, but it's possible, but that's not what we used to do. So what we do is to make our life easier. We don't have to grease our hands, and so what we do is we transfer to a bowl, or not, you know, because my bowl is too big for the fridge, but we'll just move to another bowl. And oops. We move to another bowl, and then we flatten the surface as good as we can. And we can leave in the fridge for like 15 minutes. And just with wet hands, we'll be able to make little balls and bake it. We are back with our cheese bread, and I have to say, sometimes it depends on the room temperature and everything. 15 minutes is not enough to dry out. What we want is this consistency that you can touch and it's not really sticking. So you don't have to grease your hands, just wet is enough. I have here my scale, because I believe 30 grams is more than enough. I think is a good size. You see here? It should perfect. So, and so on. We roll our pão de queijo like that. Then we make our little balls. So this here we are going to use the air fryer. So if you are using the air fryer and you have something like this, you're going to use. And so we are talking about 280 degrees for 10 minutes, 12 max. And in the oven, it's going to take a little longer, like 18 minutes in 180 degrees. You even can increase a little bit the temperature. So that's what I'm going to do now. And I'll come back to show you the results. That's what we are looking for. Still a bit hot, but see, yes. It's very well baked. If you like, you can toast a little bit longer. But it's actually well done like that. Here is your pão de queijo, cheese bread.